What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do the comparison that I wanted to do from the second the Eternity Pie came out. We're going to compare it to the Reality. So guys, more than 80% of you guys who watch my videos are not subscribed, so I'd really appreciate it if you just really quickly hit that subscribe button. It would help me out a ton. If you like the jersey I'm wearing in this video or in any of my videos, coolwick.com, promo code Napoles10, that'll get you 10% off your entire order. And down below in the description, there's gonna be a link where you can order a pie or a Reality or anything bowling related. Is a great way to help support the channel. All right, so when the Eternity Pie came out, the first thing I thought about was, oh great, another asymmetrical solid that I'm going to have to compare to the Reality. And the reality is that the Reality is a really, really good, probably the best asym solid that we have right now. So anytime a new one comes out, we're going to have to compare it to the Reality. So I went ahead and drilled a brand new Reality, never been down the lane, to make sure that we get as fair a comparison as possible. And then as far as the layout goes, these are both laid out the same, which is a little bit different than my typical asymmetrical layout. I've been going 60 by 4.5 by 30. For these two, I drilled them 30 by 4.5 by 30. So just a little bit difference, getting that PSA shifted a little bit away from the thumb. I typically like it a little bit closer to the thumb. So we're gonna be here on lane 63 at South Point on a fresh, typical house shot. Let me know down below in the comments what your favorite asymmetrical solid is and why. All right, first shot of the video, we're gonna start in the Eternity Pie. Starting at 25, keep in mind I do drift a little. Trying to hit between second and third arrow. 7, 8, 9 down lane, just about. That's a good shot. And then absolutely 10 back. What I really like about this pie is just how early it wants to dig. And it's gonna be interesting to see how the Reality compares to it, because the Reality typically for me was an asym ball that got through the fronts a little bit easier, shaped a little bit more. So let's throw a couple more with the pie before we get into the Reality. All right, so that last shot looked really, really good. So we're just gonna go right back to that same spot and try to repeat. Miss left a little bit. Yeah, both of these balls are gonna be way too strong to miss left like that. So let's hit our mark on the next one. All right, same spot again, except we're gonna hit our mark this time before we get into the Reality. There we go. All right, so this is gonna be the first shot with the Reality. And then to start, at least, we're gonna go to the same spot, same target, same everything to start. Yeah, it feels like it's a little bit cleaner through the fronts, and it for sure feels like it creates more shape down lane. Even though I did strike from the same spot, let's go back to that same spot one more time. And then I kind of want to chase it left, because I think that because it shapes more, I'll be able to chase it left faster than the pie. All right, same spot again. On the next round of shots, I'll for sure start moving left with both of them. But I think we have a good look from here for now. That's a pretty good shot. See it? Oh, get lucky. All right, one more shot with the Reality. The last shot, off my hand, I said good shot, but it definitely looked like I leaked it right. So let's try to get this one more up the lane and make it go flush here. Like there, that should be good. Oh, that is dirty. Wow. All right, I don't know how you wrap a 7-pin as a righty. That was disgusting. I'm gonna move like 5, 6 left with the pie. Just get into a little bit more oil. I still don't want to shove it right though. There we go. That's why I like the Eternity Pie, because it does that. And I have a suspicion that the Reality is going to do the exact same thing, but a little bit quicker. All right, so I'm gonna do one more shot from here, still with the pie, and then we'll get into the Reality. Good shot. Yeah, all right, so look, I'm gonna throw one more shot with the pie, and I'm gonna shove it right, just to show you guys that when you shove it right with a big asym solid, no good. I'm suspecting I'm gonna leave the 1, 2, 4, 10, calling my shot. And who knows, maybe the Eternity Pie will make me look bad for saying it's gonna wash out. But I'm gonna shove this one right just to show you guys that there is a huge OB with these big asym solids. Oh, almost called it. Almost called it. All right, so this is gonna be the reality from that same further left spot. Hopefully this continues to look good like it did before. Oh, give me that on the 10 pin. Yeah, it seemed like maybe it went a little bit too long, and I think that might be from the weaker cover that the reality has when compared to the Eternity Pi. Yeah, that's an interesting shot there. I think the reality might be a little bit weaker than the Pi. Let's throw one more shot, see what this looks like. Got that one right a little bit. Yeah, let's throw one more and not shove it right. Yeah, I kind of shoved that one a little bit further right than I wanted to. So we'll go one more here with the reality, get it more up the lane, give it a fighting chance here. There we go, there we go. All right, back in the Eternity Pi, we're gonna move another 5 left. Hopefully this looks pretty good here. It should be able to handle the oil, no problem. That should be pretty good. All right, one more shot from there, and then we'll throw a couple shots of the reality from here as well. Yo, that ball's nuts. This is gonna be the reality from the same spot. Hopefully I can dial it down enough to let it come and see it. Oh, there we go. Get left and slow hook it. It works every time. All right, last shot of the video here in the reality. Slow hook from left has always looked really good. It looked really good today. Let's finish on a good note here. Oh. Well, I got to throw one more now. All right, that was too good of a shot to leave on a miss. So one more shot, make a small adjustment off that wrap 10, and we're off to the races here. Hey, when the money's on the line, the pins fall. All right, well, there you have it. There is my comparison between the Eternity Pi and the reality. They are similar-ish in the sense that both of these asymmetrical solids like to produce a little bit of shape down lane, but when we're being very critical and putting them side by side, shot to shot, the Pi definitely feels like it's the stronger ball. Definitely want it to be earlier and way earlier and a little bit smoother when compared to the reality. But when I had to move left, I mean, both of them looked good, but I think that the reality is the one that I'm gonna wanna get into when I have to get left and produce a little bit of shape. The Pi is gonna be the one that I'm typically gonna wanna keep a little bit more in front of me. And I think that's gonna be the biggest differences to keep in mind when deciding between the reality and the Pi. If you want something that's a little bit earlier, a little bit smoother, go with the Pi. If you want one that's a little bit cleaner, shapes a little bit more, then you're gonna wanna go to the reality. So guys, thank you so much for joining me in the video. As always, I appreciate it. Click here to watch another video, here to subscribe. Till next time.